Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I am going to talk about how I first started my wedding business and what I've learned so far. So let's go ahead and dive into it. When I graduated college, I really didn't have a plan of what I wanted to do next. I wasn't sure if I wanted to work for a company or if I wanted to start my own business. I knew I've always had aspirations of starting something that's my own, but I didn't know what kind of business to start, whether it's going to be a service-based or was it going to be a product-based type of business. But I quickly knew, because I tried in college some other things and I failed, just being serious. And it's sometimes good to fail because it'll help you find something else that you're really good at and what you're passionate about. And that led me to photography. I ended up taking it as a class as an elective in college. I went to school for business administration and I took the elective. I fell in love with it. I bought one point and shoot camera. I'm like, this isn't enough to get good images. I'm the type of person, if I'm going to do something, I wanted to make sure that it looks its best. And so I went ahead, picked up a Sony a5000 and I liked it. And then afterwards I'm like, well, let me get the a5100, and I got it too as well. At that time I was only gonna buy it. I was gonna keep it for the class for 30 days, return it, and then, be done with it. I don't need it because it's not something that I do. However, after I bought the a5100, I told my then fiance, now wife, that I wanted to keep it, and she's like, "You're crazy. You were in college, got no money, and spending $500 was a lot, especially for a camera back then." And so I went ahead and I kept it, and I kept doing it as a hobby, and I didn't really want to do it as a business because it's a saturated market. Everybody's trying to become the next photographer, videographer, YouTuber, or whatnot. So I'm like, I don't want to do it. And as time went on, people kept asking me, hey, how much do you charge to do photos or this and the other? And it wasn't like I was getting a lot of people. I was just getting maybe like one or two. And I'm like, I don't charge. I just do it for free. So I just did collabs. And then later on, as I went with it for the full year, by the way, my photos at this time, me looking back at them, they sucked. As you guys can see right now, they don't look really all that great. They don't look good. My colors are off. It was crazy. It was a great learning experience. Even at that time, I thought that one zoom lens could be the perfect lens and I can do all photos. I don't need prime lenses or quality zoom lenses or that or the other. That's crazy. I surely didn't know better, That's why I'm making this YouTube channel, so that anyone who's starting into this industry, I could teach them something. But at that point I was ignorant, and my photos pretty much sucked. But then later on, got more interested into it. Once I graduated from college, I went ahead and kind of did it as a side hustle while I started thinking about what did I want to do as my next career. And so at that point, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to become a financial representative. So I did that, where you sell life insurance and annuities and other things to clients. And I did that for a while, maybe 4 months. And while I was there, a hurricane actually hit here in Florida. And during that time, this business was a commission-based business. So it's not like I get a salary. So it's basically like having your own business. So the people there just taught me structures like, hey, even when you're not seeing the results, you still got to keep going. You still got to keep pushing yourself. You still got to follow up with people. You still got to put all these things in motion so that later on, once this thing clears, because it's only for a season, then you get a snowball effect and businesses will start coming all in again. And so I actually applied that lesson more into photography, because when I was meeting with those clients and those people, they were like, so you're a photographer or you're like a life insurance agent? I'm like, I'm both. But, people were starting to know me more as a photographer. And then now it's more of a videographer. But at that point, I was, just trying to hustle, just trying to get money. I had a wedding planned for June, and this time right now is in September. I'm like, I don't have a house, I don't have a home, I don't know how I'm gonna make ends meet, and I don't want to fail. I I can't fail. Like, that was the whole thing. And I worked on it, and at that time, it's fake it till you make it. I said, yeah, I booked my first weddings, and at that point, for me, 400, I think I did it for $700 was the first wedding I ever charged. The first wedding I ever did was for free because I needed to practice for that wedding that I was hired. And then later on, I kept offering, and I increased my prices from $1,000 to $2,000 to $3,000 and so on. And it helped me gain some confidence in understanding things. And the biggest thing was just, putting myself out there. If I would have never put myself out there, or never said that I do weddings, or that I do these events or do these things, I would have never met so many great people, and I would have never been able to be independent, be self-employed. Planning, doing weddings is not easy, especially during this whole coronavirus thing and this whole thing going on. Man, I've lost money. I lost tons of money, which sucks. But I'm very grateful that God has provided during this time. We have a new home, a new house that we bought with me and my wife. Then I have this whole new platform that I'm able to share and communicate and just put out as many videos as I can. But the biggest thing of how I started was just putting in the work, even though I was not seeing the results right then and right there, just putting in the work. Other people saw the potential in me. And as I kept believing in and kept growing, and I was wanting to keep learning, it's what allowed me to start my business. And now it's been over 3.5 years. Who knows, maybe my trajectory, my business continues, or maybe it goes somewhere else. But I always know that I have a passion for photography and videography, and it's something that I will never lose, and I always would keep pushing for it, regardless if I ever have to switch careers. But it's pretty much how I started my business. And yeah, I'd love to hear down in the comments down below how you guys started your business. Share some photos, or follow me on Instagram, send me some DMs. I'll be more than happy to respond and look at them. So yeah, just go ahead and subscribe, like the video, helps the algorithm. And if you guys are tired of color grading your own footage with your Fuji X-T3 or X-T4 with F-Log, I have some LUTs down below that can help you guys, a fellow creative and subscriber of the channel. Went ahead and picked them up and let me know how good they were for him, and how it helped them just speed up his workflow. But again, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.